All right, so now you're gonna go ahead and make the little piece that's gonna attach to the top an added form for grabbing the lid. Because, I mean, we could pick it up this way, like the form that I made here that I showed before, but it's not really ideal. So let me just show you once again some examples that I've made. You could go really simple and just make like a little knob, okay? But think about that, like this goes a little bit into like product design when you're designing for someone else. Like think about how someone's going to pick that up. Will they be able to grab it? Okay, this one is very decorative. It goes with the images that I carved into the piece. So it functions, but it's more to relate to the story that I was trying to tell, okay? It grabs actually fairly well. And then this one here, this is an example of a piece that broke, but I put it back together. This one here is just another little shape that I made, and you can grab it pretty well. Okay, so those are 3 different variations of ideas that you could potentially do, but it's really up to you what you make. Just grab some of the clay from the same bag that you used for making your form, and some things to keep in mind: the size, the scale. So if this is actually, I don't know, it could possibly be a little bit smaller, but you want to be able to grab onto it. So wherever it's going to connect, it's going to be flat on the bottom, and then you can shape it. So I think I will just do I'm gonna try something that's trying to make a rectangular shape of some kind. I'm gonna pinch it so it goes out. My favorite tool here. We can take off. Don't need quite as much of that clay where I'm going to join it, but it just needs to have some type of base where you're going to connect it. Okay, so I have the base made. Actually, if you're going to put any like design into the clay, you should do it before you attach it, because it's going to be hard to shape, to alter it when it gets up there. Okay, so this is going to be my shape. I'm going to scratch and attach. So I'll put scratches here, as well as where I'm going to join it on the actual form. And then make sure you grab the right slip. Use a little slip here. And then applying pressure down onto the lid, I will attach it, a little bit of pressure. And then I'm going to smooth it into the surface. You can use your finger or go back to using one of your tools again. And you just want to make it seamless. So. See if I can do it from this angle. Beginning you can't see from back here. Okay. Now, when I am moving this lid, now that I've made the top piece, I'm gonna have to be really careful, especially since this gets really thin at the top. But I think I'm finished this part. Going for the texture, nice texture component for that. Okay, so I'm done with that. Set your piece on the board